I hope you guys are doing great. My name is Sheila, by the way, and today I have a super easy, super quick, we're going to call it a craft, even though technically it may not be a craft. It is, but it isn't, because it's so super quick and easy. I mean, so quick, in fact, that if you blink, you might miss this. But we're going to make something super useful. This craft is inspired by, I don't know if they still make these or not, but if you've had little kids, or at one time you were a little kid and may have had a pair of these, so you'll probably know what I'm talking about. But have you ever seen those, I don't know if they're called mittens on a string or what they are called, but have you ever seen those mittens that have a little string or ribbon attached to them, and they go up through the sleeves of your little toddler's, your baby's coat, so the baby doesn't lose the mittens? I'm sure you've probably seen those. And anyway, the craft we're doing tonight is inspired by that. And it's a super useful craft. And you won't need but just a few items, and probably some of these items you already have around the house. Like I said, this is so quick and fast and easy that if you blink, you might just miss it. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need for your craft is a spool of ribbon. You can have more than one. You can use whatever, make this your own, choose whatever ribbon you like, and yeah, cheap. You can get ribbon from Dollar Tree. This happens to be from Walmart. Our Dollar Tree here is so busy that half the time I go in there, they are out of anything and everything I'm looking for. So yeah, I got this at Walmart, but even still, ribbon is relatively cheap, and you probably, if you're any kind of crafter, do any kinds of crafts, you probably have ribbon already laying around the house. So you'll need some ribbon. And then you're gonna need, now I got these from Dollar Tree, some of these velcro fastener dots. They are already sticky. They're like a peel and stick type. So you'll need a package of those, and you're not gonna need the whole package, but you'll need some of those. You might even have these at home. And you'll need a pair of scissors. I'm sure you have those. And then, now this project is going to be very useful for you if you're like me, and when you're cooking, you keep pulling pot holders out of the drawer, and you lay them down someplace, and you go about and do something else, and you come back and you need your pot holder, and you don't even remember where you put them. You don't see them. They're not next to the stove. You go look on the counter, they're not there. You go look on the table, they're not there. I have a tendency when I'm cooking, and it's a busy day of cooking especially, that I keep pulling pot holders out of the drawer, and I keep misplacing them. I don't know if you do that or not, but yeah, I'm bad at that for sure. So the very last thing and most important thing you're going to need, and you don't even have to buy new ones, you can use what you have already in your kitchen, but you're going to need some pot holders. I went ahead and bought these just for the video, because some of the pot holders in my drawer, they're well loved. So I wanted to bring out something new that didn't look so horrible. So anyway, yeah, so that is what you're going to need, is just a few items, some ribbon, some fastener velcro, and some pot holders. And so let's get started. How about we do the little paw print ones first? And I may not make both of these in front of you. I'm just going to show you what we do. But I'm assuming you can guess what we're going to do, considering I already told you that these are inspired by the mittens on a string. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your ribbon, and now each person is obviously sized differently, and their arm lengths are different. So you'll do this for what's best for you. But you're just going to put the ribbon around your neck, And you're gonna leave plenty of string here. I'm gonna move the camera back so you can see me, as I was kind of backed up against the wall there. But you need plenty of string to where your pot holders are going to hang down, but they're not going to hang down so far that you can't reach them, but they've got to hang down far enough that when you're reaching into the oven to grab something, that you can reach in there and do it. So I'm going to go ahead and do the full length of my arms on both sides, right there, and give my ribbon a snip. Okay. And then now, if you want to make your ribbon where it doesn't fray, you can do that with just using like a, you can use a lighter if you want to burn the ends of your ribbon so it doesn't fray. This ribbon doesn't look like it's going to fray on me, so I'm not going to do that. Now, if I see later on that it's going to do that, I might go ahead and heat it up, burn the ends. But then I'm just going to cut my ends and like a little triangular to give them a point. Just going to cut my ends to give them a point here. So that we have something that looks like this, okay? And now, we're going to take some of our dots, and now that I've measured myself, let's go ahead and have a seat at the table and make this a little even easier. Okay, so since I've got my one ribbon cut and at the length I want it, I'm going to go ahead and cut my other ribbon the same length, so that way I don't have to re-measure myself again. Now this is Pioneer Woman ribbon, and it is so cute. If you like her stuff and if you like flowers, they've got this at Walmart, relatively inexpensive. So let's see. Okay, so I've got both my ribbons cut to length, and now you do want to make sure that your ribbon, the width of your ribbon is going to handle the size of your little stickies here. So, and then now you're going to take your ribbon, you're gonna get one of your Velcro sticky tabs here. And you can go ahead and stick them together just like this. They're just Velcro sticky tabs. Okay? And then now you're going to measure up. I didn't even bring a measuring tape. We're just going to guess on this. So I'm going to put both my ends together here, and I'm going to turn them inside out. Okay? Or, you know, on the back side, the side that doesn't have your print on it. Okay, and then at about 4 to 5 inches from the end, you're going to put your little Velcro tabs. And let me just tell you, these little adhesive Velcro tabs, they are sticky. And they're gonna stay on this material and do really good for you, okay? So you'll want to place your Velcro tab at the same distance on each end of your ribbon. Like I said, about 4 or 5 inches from the end. Okay, now you're going to bring the pointy end of your ribbon up, and you're just going to secure it over the top of your Velcro and make like a little loop in your ribbon. See the loop there? Okay. And you're going to do the same thing on this end. You're just going to go ahead and bring your ribbon up, secure it to your Velcro there, and make yourself a little loop. So now our ribbon, we've got a loop on both ends, okay? And now you're going to take your pot holder. These are from Dollar Tree. They didn't really have a big choice right now, at least at my store. So I tried to get things that would match and go with my ribbon, or I got ribbon that would match and go with the potholders. I'd found the potholders first, and I couldn't find really any ribbon to match at Dollar Tree. So then you're just going to pull your Velcro apart there, and you're going to go ahead and loop it in your potholder. Just like this. Okay. Okay, so there we go, guys. We have our, like I said, I don't know what you want to call them, potholders on a string. You probably have never seen anything like these before, I can guarantee you that one. But anyway, if you're like me and you keep losing your potholders when you're trying to work around the kitchen, yeah, these are going to be a lifesaver. And I may even go ahead and cut these down just a little bit more because I got them a little long. But anyway, these are going to be a lifesaver for you. You can just wear them around your neck when you're going around in the kitchen cooking and cleaning. They shouldn't bother you too much. You can keep them with your apron if you wear an apron. And yeah, you'll just be able to grab on and get your things out of the oven or off the stove with no trouble whatsoever, and you won't be looking all over the kitchen for your potholders or getting more out of the drawer every time you need to lift a hot pan. So anyway, I thank you for joining me tonight at Life on Turkey Lane. I hope you will try this super quick and easy project. Very cost effective. You've already got the potholders at home. I mean, if you cook any at all, you've got a potholder or two, and most likely they're the ones with the little hanger on the top. So yeah, super easy. A little bit of ribbon, couple potholders, some Velcro fasteners, and you're good to go. And yeah, so try this project, guys. Super quick and easy. Like I said, I don't know if you can consider it a craft or not, but it is very useful. So thank you for joining me at Life on Turkey Lane. I really do appreciate you guys. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you, and I hope you have a very wonderful and blessed night. Happy crafting, y'all.